Hey y'all, happy over the hump day. I don't know if y'all can see me because the sun is sunning, but I had to share with you how amazing God is and how nothing happens by coincidence. If I sound like my voice is cracking, it's because I just got through crying, but I promise it's for a good reason. So I went to pick up my youngest son. Y'all know he's in second grade from school, and before I picked him up, my sugar had dropped, so I popped a couple of peppermints in my mouth. Y'all know I'm diabetic. When your sugar drops, you get kind of lethargic, you get real tired, sluggish. So I knew I needed to eat something. Well, on the way to pick up my oldest son, who is across the county from high school, I knew, okay, I'm going to have to stop and grab like a fry real quick or something. So I had a few minutes, and my youngest son said, yeah, Mama, I need to use the bathroom too. So I said, okay, we're going to Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A has clean bathrooms, and I'll grab like a fry or something. And he said, Mama, I want something to eat too. Okay, I already knew that. So I order and I go up to the line. I'm just kind of telling him, please hurry up, because I don't feel good, because I can feel it starting to drop again. When it drops, you get kind of like this anxious feeling, like you feel like you're about to pass out. So I knew, let me hurry up and put something in my stomach. So I get to the counter to pay, and out of the corner of my eye, my son stands to the left of me. I see a grown woman like come to the left, but she's like a little close, and I'm like looking like maybe I know this person. So I turn, because me doing hair, of course, I run into a lot of my clients. She stops me and she says, hey, can I pay for their food? Now, I've never seen this lady before. I've never met her before. And I said, oh, no, you don't have to do that. She said, no, I want to. She said, I work in hospice, and we lost a patient. And whenever we lose a patient, we do a random act of kindness. Oh, God, I'm trying not to cry again. And she said, get whatever you want. She said, you better get some ice cream. She said, make it expensive. And I didn't even know what to say, y'all. Y'all know I run my mouth from morning till night, and I was speechless, and I just started crying right then and there, because that was just a very selfless thing to do. And then in honor of someone that you have lost. Me being a hairdresser, I know how it is when you lose a client, because you get close to people. So people that work in hospice, you know, when you lose someone, you know that they're you know, on their way out. And so it takes special people to really handle that and be able to do that day in and day out. I know it's hard for me when I lose one of my clients just doing hair, whether they're elderly or not. I've lost clients of all ages, because I get attached to them. They get attached to me. They become like a second family. So she said, we do these random acts of kindness whenever we lose a patient as a way to help heal. And it goes deeper than that, y'all. So she said, I'd like to buy your food, and I'd like to pray with you. I said, sure. So she follows us out to the car, and we talk for a few minutes. And my son burping, he back there eating. But my son tells her, when she mentioned her patient that died, my son tells her, you know, I lost my daddy a year ago. And I want to say it's ironic, but it's not by chance. It is ironic, but it's not coincidence at all. This very morning, we were at my son's therapy appointment to get him some extra help, okay, with his grief and depression, because he's been going through it. And when I told her that, she said, oh, we have a camp that we're starting for people that are struggling with grief. It goes deeper than that, y'all. So we pray and we talk, and she gives me her card, and she's like, you know, your son is so sweet, this and the other. She said, I'm so glad I met you. She said, I was having the worst day, and this made it better. And I was like, you have no idea. And on top of that, here's where God really be like showing you some stuff. Just yesterday, y'all, I had a bunch of points in my Chick-fil-A app because I've been trying to like spend no money. I've been trying to like save money, right? But I was ripping and running, didn't have time to make breakfast for the kids because they weren't up in time. My oldest son had to go to a tutoring appointment, and then I had to go to physical therapy. But before I went to physical therapy, I had like 30, 40 minutes, and I had my youngest son with me because he had a different appointment. So we stopped by a different Chick-fil-A yesterday because I had some points in my app. If you know you have points in your app, you can use them to get free food, right? So as I'm passing by, I see this guy, and it was a little cool yesterday morning. It was windy, and it's a guy maybe in his 60s, and he's in a wheelchair. He has an eye patch on. You can see that he was, sitting there, maybe asking for money or food or whatever, but he was sitting right outside the parking lot, and he didn't have a sign or anything, and you could tell he had been outside for a long time. You could tell this man wasn't one of those people that's outside scamming, just trying to get your coin. This man was going through it. And God told me, while you getting your breakfast this morning, get him a chicken biscuit. You can swing that. So I did. And so when we came out of the parking lot, I pulled my car over to the side. I didn't say anything. I told him good morning. I said, good morning, sir. How you doing? And I said, it's for you. And he said, oh man, thanks. And I said, no problem. And I just got back in the car. Because my pastor, shout out to Canton Jones, Ramona Jones, Free Life, has always said, get in the presence of God, and whatever God tell you to do, do it. And for some reason yesterday, as much as I was ripping and running and stuff, something just told me that man need a little something, and it wasn't much, but maybe that would help. So it's funny that today I go into Chick-fil-A. Sorry, y'all, it's a scam call that came through. So shout out, like I said, shout out to Canton Jones and Ramona Jones. Canton Jones is my pastor of Free Life, and he always says, get into the presence of God, and whatever God tell you to do, do it. So that's what I did. So it's ironic that yesterday God told me to do something, and today the lady came up there and bought our food, and she said, I had the worst day, and we always try to remember, to do our random acts of kindness when we lose the patient, so that we don't forget about it, because it's very important to us. And she said, I figured I'd stop by Chick-fil-A, like somebody be at Chick-fil-A, And then she said, nah, nobody's going to be at this one. Y'all, I was the only one in line. So, yeah. I guess my point is, you're not good to other people just so somebody can be good to you. You just good to other people because God tell you to be. You good to other people because you want to treat people the way you want to be treated. Like, it sounds real corny, the golden rule that we're all taught when we're kids. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And I just felt like yesterday that man was going through something. God put something on my spirit, and he just told me that man was going through something. I didn't have a lot, but it was something. Maybe it helped. I don't know. I looked at it like, I don't have a lot, but this is something, and maybe somebody else will put something with my something, and he'll have a better day. And it's funny because I almost, for a split second, said, nah, I ain't gonna do that. And I was like, no, go ahead. But anyway, I'm gonna stop crying on camera, and I'm gonna eat my Chick-fil-A. So thanks, Miss Brenda. Happy happy over the hump day, y'all. This is not a video that I intended to make because this literally just happened like 15 minutes ago. But yeah. If you made it to the end of this video of me sobbing, getting ready to eat my Chick-fil-A, subscribe to the channel. I just try to spread positivity because I know that life is not unicorns and rainbows, and we are all going through some stuff. The world is crazy, people are crazy, but God is still good every day. So there's still hope for things to get better. And I truly believe that. So yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, I love you for real. Thank you. I hope you subscribe to my channel. But even if you don't, if you got something out of this video and it made you think or it made your day better, then my work here is done. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your over the hump day. As y'all know, I don't like to say hump day. I like to say over the hump day, because a hump implies that you got an uphill battle. And I just feel like if you wake up and you're breathing and in your right mind, you're already halfway there. So I like to call it over the hump day. So happy over the hump day. I hope you have an amazing one on purpose. Peace and blessings.